From photo shoot to mugshot, Courtney Clenney, a popular 26-year-old OnlyFans model, was arrested in Hawaii on Wednesday, suspected of stabbing her boyfriend to death in Miami back in April.
We are charging 26-year-old Courtney Taylor Clenney with one count of second-degree murder in Christian's death.
Dating a girl on OnlyFans. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Ladies and gentlemen, we got brand new merch on the store. You better take a look at it now. 50% off. When it's gone, it's gone. It ain't never coming back. We got the Let's Go Brandon whiskey glasses. They're getting ready to sell out. I'm not bringing them back. Father's Matter just got released. The Father's Matter mug. Big, thick, quality mug just like this. Boom. Look how quality that is. This is thick. You put some soup in it. We got Jesus Lord, all of the above. Go check the products out. Get them as you wish. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live or make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. There was an article that I wanted to read about the that OnlyFans girl, and I know that people may or may not remember that situation where there was a white girl that killed her boyfriend. The only reason we're talking about this because he was black. If he was white, nobody would give a flying flip. But he was black, and people thought it was suspicious that she stabbed him to death, and she claimed it was in self-defense, and it was kind of wonky at first. And people were, and you know, people are going to say, oh, they didn't arrest her because she was white and everything like that. But I want you guys to understand this, because that could have been the case. Or when you have a person who is a suspect of a crime, once you arrest them, you have to be able to present to the grand jury in a certain amount of days. I think you got like 3 days or something. So a lot of times, if you don't have sufficient amount of evidence to bury somebody and they're cooperative and you know where they live and you give them an impression that everything is okay, you got to build that case against that person, find the evidence, interview the witnesses. When you get that done, then you can make the arrest because you're ready to present it to the grand jury. Because what happens if you arrest right away and you got a weak case, they're going to dismiss your case. And then nobody's going to get justice. That could have been the case in this situation. Let me read the article. And I don't know if you guys even know about the Instagram. I said OnlyFans. She's an Instagram model. She probably have an OnlyFans too, knowing nowadays. I'm jealous, man. I'm a Christian, so I can't do that stuff. But they making money sinning, boy. Courtney, I think it's Clenney. It may be Clenney. I don't know. I'm going to call her Courtney. She claims that she acted in self-defense, but Christian, the young man who was killed, his family said that his death was the result of unwarranted and unprovoked violence. An Instagram influencer and OnlyFans model. I knew it. Well, first of all, that boy shouldn't have been dating no slut on the OnlyFans. But that doesn't, you don't deserve to die for dating slutty people on OnlyFans. She has been now charged with second-degree murder for months after allegations of fatally stabbing her boyfriend in a luxury condo in Miami. I guarantee she was paying for that condo because she was doing OnlyFans. Florida State Attorney Catherine Fernandez Rundle announced charges against Courtney, 26-year-old, at the news conference. She was arrested by police in Hawaii the day before. Personal relationships should never involve domestic violence, and make no mistake about it. Domestic violence is a crime no one should tolerate, is what this prosecutor said. Let me go down to some more information. This young lady, she was white. She is accused of killing her black boyfriend Christian on April the 3rd in a luxury high-rise apartment that they lived in. When officers arrived on the scene, they found the young man with the stab wound, and he was later pronounced dead at the hospital. Police said the two were involved in a physical altercation. The young lady was admitted to the hospital for mental health evaluation. In less than 2 days, she was released. The young man was a cryptocurrency investor, and the young lady, who goes by Courtney Taylor online, had been in a relationship that the prosecutor described as a I don't even know how to say the name. It was a tempestuous and combative relationship since November of 2020. Since moving into their Miami apartment in January of 2020, security and building staff documented so many loud arguments between the couple, indicating or including complaints about their fighting from tenants 2 floors down. So they're in a tumultuous relationship. They're fighting. There's a video that's online of her beating him up in an elevator somewhere. It says at 4:57 p.m., she rang 911 and called and said that she had heard in the background repeatedly saying that he was dying and losing feeling in his arm, and that was the investigation that started that led to her demise. Looking at pictures of her, I would argue young men stay away from these thotties, okay? If you got a woman doing OnlyFans, you don't need to be nowhere near her. She got daddy issues and other stuff going on that you don't need to be a part of. And I argue this all the time. The more superficially beautiful these women are, the crazier they are on the inside. Because superficial beauty, in many cases, when your lips look like Mike Tyson punched you in the mouth, and you got Botox in your lips and all this other stuff going on, you got to have eyelashes and eyebrows and face makeup when you're going to the gym. And, you know, I'm seeing pictures right here online. She got her breast hanging out and all this other stuff. Something is wrong with you mentally. A lot of times women that project like that are very insecure. So they create this facade of being beautiful because they don't feel like that they're beautiful at all. A beautiful woman can walk around with no makeup on and don't care. And don't tell me I'm lying. If you got to put clown makeup on to feel beautiful, something is wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with wearing it, but if you have to wear it, young men, you stay away from women like that. If you ain't never seen a woman without makeup on, you probably don't want to date her. And I know some women are listening right now and they gonna never listen to me again because they mad because I'm telling the truth. People are not stable when they act and they behave like this. And the first sign of a woman putting their hands on you, you need to leave. And it's funny that people are willing to say that about men, but they won't say that about women. Women, if a man put his hands on you once, when he put his hands on you the second time, that's your fault. That's how I believe. A man put his hands on you one time, that man don't love you or he's not capable of loving you. Ain't nowhere in the world you should go back to a man that put his hands on you. And if you go back to a man that put his hands on you, you are inviting him to put his hands on you again. Why would he do that, Mr. Taylor? Because he know you ain't going to do nothing. And he got issues. That's one thing I never understand. I know people are going to get mad at me for saying this, but I'm just saying the truth from how I feel. I understand that people want to make excuses for people in domestic violence situations, but to be honest, the excuses are very minimal. If somebody punches you in the head, why are you still arguing with people about leaving or not? You can't say, oh, it's not that hard. Look, do you care about your life or do you not? That's just what it boils down to. I know plenty of women who leave. And I know plenty of women who get knocked out and I see the guy there the next day. I saw it with my own eyes. This lady, she got punched in it. She was holding her grandchild. The dude punched her in the head so hard she had a lump. She had 2 lumps in her head from his knuckle hitting her forehead. Knocked her unconscious. We ended up finding the guy. I chased him, arrested him. And then he was back at the house the next day. At her house. I said, lady, you're going to get us hurt playing. You want us to arrest him, but then when we arrest him, you got him back at the crib. Ain't no loving that good for somebody to punch you in the head and be back at your house. Unless you want to get beat. Some people love it. Quit lying for these people. Some people love getting beat up and stuff. They love the drama. They love the conflict. They don't want peace because they go from one domestic violence person to another one. And it's not just because, oh, this person is just, no, because they like drama. They like a man that's wild and violent. And, I'm not saying every one of them like it, but I think it's a thing. That's why you see it happening so much. They like it. And men like women who like to let them beat them. A woman that you slap and you go to jail, you ain't slapping them. You ain't going to date that woman. Because you know if you put your hands on her, you're going to get killed or you're going to go to jail. They don't date women like that. They date the broken ones that's insecure, that when they on the first date, they yell at them or something, and the woman just, oh, okay, it's okay. That's the ones they like. I got 1 minute left. I just had to throw that out there, man. I get sick of people. Just like when they say drug addiction is a disease. No, it ain't. It ain't a disease. You chose to smoke crack. When you seen 100 crackheads on the corner, you decide to smoke crack or meth or something like that. Look, it ain't no disease. It's called addiction. It ain't. They just try to act like it's a mental illness or something, like you born with an addiction. No, you're not. No, you're not, man. Man up, woman up, put them drugs down. You're man enough to put them in your body. You're man enough to put them down. It may hurt. You may need to go to jail. I don't know what the solution to your problem is, but you better take accountability for your actions and make it happen. Sorry I didn't get to the calls today. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here.